Good morning, guys. Excuse the dirty freaking thing here and stuff. I gotta clean that off. There's a special way I clean it. I don't wipe it down. But anyways, I'm gonna roll up, flip this around here. I roll up today. I'm gonna get a doorknob for the back door, and then I figured just we talk about some car stuff. Just kind of an update. So if you want to do that, then stick around. So anyways, all right, here we go. Welcome to a beautiful Tuesday morning. It's about 96 degrees outside. I had to run up to Lowe's, get a doorknob for the backyard. So the other day I came out, drink my morning coffee, and the doorknob messed up. So luckily the wife was there. I had to text her, and you know, she couldn't figure it out, so I had to go to the front. And then the doorknob was just busted inside, like it wouldn't release. So I ended up having to sawzall the deal off, and then anyways, put a new one in today. So, you know, cost of owning a home. But anyway, so I wanted to talk to you today. Just kind of had to get out, so I figured, you know, pop in, see what's going on, you know, maybe piggyback off of that review video I made of the truck. So, you know, it wasn't too in depth, but it was just kind of my thoughts on it. And like the one main thing was maintenance on it. And since I'm going to be keeping this truck, so I don't want no more car payments in my life. After this one, I'm done. And this one was pretty inexpensive as far as like 2,500s come, because it's a custom. And really, it doesn't have, I mean, it's got a backup camera and that's it. I mean, it don't have monitors, it doesn't have adaptive cruise control, lane assist, lane keep, cameras, all that. It's like it don't have any of that. No DVD, none of that stuff that could break. So it's just a straight up old school truck that drives like a brand new truck. So I dig it, and that's really why I like it, and that's really why I want to keep it. And when I first seen these trucks, like even when I had the 20 custom, the 1500, and then the last one that was the work truck, you know, I just kind of worked up to getting this one, the one that I wanted. So it's just a crew cab, you know, 6'6" bed, and I dig it, and it tows good too. So but yeah, so I feel like on this 6L90, every 25,000 I'm gonna do the trans, you know, drain, do a filter, pop it in every 25, keep it good, the oil between like 4 and 5, and then, you know, just do all the normal services and keep it clean, keep it nice, you know, get down to there, inspect everything, make sure everything is good to go. The other day, you know, I washed it, you know, like I did a silicone spray on all the seals around the doors, and, you know, like lube the hinges, you know, just like little stuff like that to prolong the life of the vehicle, because, you know, hopefully it'll be my last one unless something happens, which I don't know, hope not. Anyways, but that's it, you know. So what are your thoughts on, or what's your transmission regiment on your vehicle? What do you do? I think out here in the desert, I wouldn't go longer than 30,000 on anything. I don't care if it says lifetime fluid or what, I would just 30,000. And like, I'm a dude, all I do is I ride up cars all day long. I'm the service advisor. I just, all day long, I'm riding up cars. You know, I just advise people on how to keep their cars running. You know, like you may think 1 year, 12,000 is excessive on alignments. And, you know, if you've been in the industry a long time like I have, you're probably like, well, shit. But, you know, how much is a set of tires? A set of tires $1,000. So if you can prolong that, you get another, you know, year out of your tires because you aligned it, then, you know, I mean, it's saving you money, you know, prolonging it down the road, you know, save up more, whatever. But all that stuff is important. Transmission fluids, brake fluid, all that stuff, you know. I don't know about the brake fluid, but, you know, I mean, the manufacturer recommends 30,000, so, you know, just do it. You know, you might as well put just keep it good, keep it running, keep it on the road. The more maintenance you do, the less problems you're gonna have. But I took I don't know, some of the studies and stuff I see, it's like 8 to 1, you know. Every 800 you spend on maintenance, save you $8,000 down the road, which is, it's pretty true. You know, I mean, the biggest thing on here is like some people, like, they'll just do oil, and it's like, why are you doing oil if you're not doing the rest of the stuff? You know, you got, you know, diff services and transmission services, and like all that stuff is important, you know. Drive belts and stuff like that, I mean, they get 5 years old, you better put a new one on if you're out here in the desert. Because then if it breaks, it's just going to cause you, you know, you got to deal with it immediately. So, but yeah, so anyway, so on this truck, you know, I feel like 25,000 is good for that transmission. Also feel like, you know, doing the diffs, like somewhere in between 25 and 30 is good. You know, obviously the transfer case will get done every time the transmission gets done because it's the same fluid. So you might as well. It's just a drain and fill. So why not? But anyway, so yeah, your thoughts on that. I want to hear your regiments on servicing, if you don't mind. But that's it. Yeah, so keeping this truck around, I like it a lot. You know, I feel like all the stuff between, you know, like a custom price range and all the way up to, what do they get, 100 G's now. I seen one at the dealership. It was a High Country Duramax long bed that was 102 grand, and this was a little while ago, so it might be more than that now, but that is just insane to me. But you know, for some people, they're in a different tax bracket that I am, but they like diesels, and that's their deal. You know, I'd say just make sure you're driving that sucker. But I like the simplicity of the gas. You know, I can pull this engine apart if I need to. If it gets older and something happens to it, you know, I can just fix it, and I don't have to worry about taking it to a dealer or worrying about waiting on them or any of that stuff. So that's primarily the reason I went with this gas engine. And then this one here, the LT8, L8T, I don't know, it's the 6.6 gas, but it doesn't have any of the active fuel management. This one doesn't even have push button start, it's just straight key start. You know, it's got auto start stuff too, but this one, it's just old school. It's got a forged crank and cast iron block, and it's I don't know, it just seemed to, all the research I did on it before I got into one, it was just a good engine. And then in the last truck I had, which was the work truck, it had basically the same drivetrain as this. Never an issue with it. And I traded it off. I think I had like somewhere around 30, maybe a little over 30. And I towed with it a lot, actually. And all I can say is good things about it. I'd like to say bad, you know, I'll give you one negative, but I never had a problem with the engine, never had a problem with oil consumption, never had a problem with the transmission. It's the same transmission, the 6L90. It just worked for me, and that's why, you know, I felt confident when I got this one. And when I got this one, like, there was 24s on the lot that had the 10-speed. And, you know, just with the research I did, I was just like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna go with the 6-speed. I'm gonna get the 23. And that's what I did, and so I don't know, it's been working out. I got 20,900 miles right now, so I'm just about due for an oil change, so I got to do that, and then I got to order some stuff for the transmission. And then also, you know, I'm right at two years, so another thing about maintenance is a battery, right? Like, I'm out here in the desert. If you get 3 years out of a battery, you're doing something right. Now, if you park it in a garage, like, you can get a little longer out of it. I've seen them go longer, but with this heat, I don't know, just every 2 years I just put a battery in my car. I don't wait for warranty. I don't care about any of that. All I care about is when I go to my car, I can start it up. If I'm at the grocery store, I can start it up. And especially the wife's car, because if she got a problem, then I got a problem, and it has to be dealt with immediately. So every 2 years I just put a battery in her car, whether that was the Suburban or whatever car she had. Every 2 years, bam, battery. So yeah, so anyway, I don't know, I just wanted to like come out here and talk to you guys a little bit today, and just kind of say hi. And I've just been super busy. Like the old square body trucks, no work's been done on them. They're just, the last video you saw is the last work or whatever I did on it. That's it. They're just chilling, just kicking back, no work. It's basically just flag football. Dan's he's pretty good, and then the daughter, she's cheering, and she's just got on a competition cheer team, so you can imagine that it's not cheap with that and tumbling and all that gymnastics and stuff. It's god dang, like my parents weren't paying nothing like that, you know what I mean? Like there's no way, you know. I was lucky, you know, I don't know, I feel lucky to have what I had when I was a kid, because there no way they were paying that, driving me around to tournaments and stuff. They were like, nah. So anyways, that's what's really going on. Just busy and work a lot, you know. I'm a service advisor at a dealership, so you know, it's it's 6:30 to 6 every day, and then if I'm waiting on a car, it's longer. So, you know, fortunately I have, you know, 2 days off a week. They're split, but I have 2 days off. So, but that's it. So I'll try to get you some more. Maybe if you like these kind of just me talking to you videos, you can chime in if you want some more of them, and we can talk about different subjects. We'll just kind of keep it car related, like this one here. But yeah, I don't know. I love this truck. I like it. Gonna keep it around, but gotta do the maintenance. And if you got a car, you're gonna keep it, do the maintenance. If you ain't gonna keep it, I don't know, don't do the maintenance. But you know. All right, guys, you take it easy. We'll catch you on the next one.